Your children are being held hostage in the fight over how to pay for fixing the roads.
It's almost time for most kids to start getting ready for back to school, yet their schools have no idea exactly how much funding they will have. The reason? State lawmakers and the governor don't have a state budget.
7 Action News reporter Kim Russell is working to find out how the possible solutions could impact you, your kids, and your drive. Kim, is there any sign of a compromise?
There is absolutely no sign of a compromise right now. There's a whole lot of talk about possible solutions that could impact you. We'll get to that in a moment. But right now, schools are wanting people to know that this delay in the state having a budget is impacting kids. The Rochester Community Schools Board passed a resolution calling on state lawmakers, Republicans and Democrats, to work together to come to an agreement on the budget. They say not having a state budget in place hurts children.
To make a productive investment in our young people, the school system needs to be stable. It needs not to be a volatile market.
Rochester Superintendent Bob Shaner says under law, schools have to set their budget by July 1st, even though they have no idea yet this year what the state budget is. In the past, the district has had to borrow money to make payroll when this happens. This year, they are planning conservatively. If they knew there would be more funding, they would have invested more, for example, in their literacy program.
Once the state budget's adopted, it's going to be very hard for us to adjust.
So why is there no state budget yet? It's a disagreement with no solution in sight. Democrats want to raise taxes to fund the roads. Representative Yusuf Rabi has introduced bills that would increase the state's corporate tax and the tax on trucks to raise money for our roads.
We can't cut holes in the state budget and expect to fix potholes in the roads. We need new revenue for the state.
Governor Gretchen Whitmer has proposed an alternative plan to raise funding for the roads with a 45-cent gas tax. Republican Senator Peter Lucido, on the other hand, says he believes the state gives too much funding to communities outside Southeast Michigan. He says change that. Don't raise taxes.
Southeast Michigan has almost 3.5 million vehicles. I didn't stutter. There's only 7.2 in the entire state. Use the money where it is registered.
So you've heard lawmakers and state leaders talk about avoiding taxes, a 45-cent gas tax, corporate taxes, truck taxes. If you have an opinion on what you think needs to happen so that we can fix more roads and help our ability to get around Metro Detroit, now is the time to contact your lawmaker. Reporting live, Kim Russell, 7 Action News.